You and I'm well aware. I'm not giving you divine qualities or characteristics of God, but I'm comparing you. There is a description of God, and I know it because I'm writing my Bible commentary, and it's very much in the forefront of my mind. Slow to anger. You strike me as slow to anger, and I picked up on your column today that you're angry. Am I right in both counts? On both counts?
You are, Dennis. You are right on both counts, for sure. On the first one, slow to anger. I have been with the editorial page of the Wall Street Journal for a long time, and this means putting out a daily editorial page 6 days a week, opinions about what is going on around us, mostly in politics. And one doing that, one develops a respect for the institutions of the United States, and one develops the belief that those institutions need to be preserved and protected. They simply can't be banged and slammed without limit, without cracking. And so my inclination is to try to at least defend them in theory. And what I wrote in my column this week is that I think we are getting to the point where, because of things like an FBI raid on the residence of the 45th President of the United States, those people who do believe that they are in opposition or they are being attacked by what they call Washington, the swamp, the regime, the deep state, it's becoming, unfortunately, Dennis, more and more difficult to argue or suggest to these people that there is some aspect in which these institutions need to be preserved, because they are indeed going so far as to discredit themselves, and one doesn't want to simply make arguments that no one is going to believe. And unfortunately, I think that is what is happening with this FBI raid of Donald Trump's residence. People are beginning to simply throw in the towel on our institutions.
Well, let me give you an example. I have no doubt you're aware of this wonderful thinker, Victor Davis Hanson. He writes today that the FBI is descending into the status of the Stasi of East Germany.
Right.
I mean, that's incredible. He's another man who is not a flamethrower. In that sense, he's very similar to you.
Well, yeah. I mean, people are coming up with these extreme metaphors one would never expect to have been associated with the United States, such as that we are a banana republic, we're Venezuela. I am most troubled, Dennis, by the idea that what one might have considered responsible Democrats and Democratic officials don't understand what's going on, but they don't. Attorney General Merrick Garland, former federal judge, just wind the tape back several weeks, Dennis, to the demonstrations that were taking place in front of Justice Brett Kavanaugh's home and Justice Alito's home. We saw those images. We saw the groups walking by with their tom-toms, screaming, yelling. Kavanaugh had a very small front lawn. And Attorney General Garland did nothing to stop that. It was really quite repellent. So it isn't just Donald Trump that is being targeted by the Democrats and their hyper-partisanship. It's even the Supreme Court. We saw that with the Dodd decision. So we're in pretty deep water, Dennis. There's no question about it.